Welcome to VIPKID Mornings with Melissa. So let's get started talking about the VIPKID current application process as of right now. So this podcast, this video was made in April of 2020. So all of the information is current as of that date. So you're interested in VIPKID. You have some colleagues who love it, a friend who won't stop talking about VIPKID. What's your next step? Well, the first thing you want to do is fill out that basic application at VIPKID.com, sign up. You want to ensure that you put that you have 2 years or more of experience on that form and that you have at least a bachelor's degree. You really want to ensure that you put your highest level of education and your most experience here because this is what determines your base pay per class. And then you're going to wait probably about 24 to 48 hours and you'll receive an email that says you passed the basic application stage. So you want to stop right here and you want to make sure that you add your referring teacher's code or double check that you use their link to apply. You want to go ahead and locate your proof of identity, your diploma, or your transcript. And just a quick note, a background check will be required as part of this process. So your next step is going to be to teach that interview demo lesson. So it's going to be about feelings on the computer or a verb slide on your smartphone. You do have these two options, a smart demo or a recorded demo. Now, the live interview option is not currently being offered, so you just want to take note of that. Also, if you have ever heard of a Jumpstart program, an in-person coaching days, or online coaching for this demo lesson, none of those are currently being offered as well. So you just want to take note of that, and remember you have these two options, smart demo and recorded demo. I recommend the smart demo. Now, this uses your smartphone completely. You're going to download the VIPKID teacher apps. There's going to be videos and reading materials directly on your phone. You're going to take a short 5-question multiple choice quiz to begin, and then you will teach one slide. Again, this is going to be a verb slide. You need to have one prop and one reward, and you can redo your teaching recording multiple times so that you are sure you're sending in your best work to VIPKID. So I do have a few smart demo tips here. The first is that you want to prop your phone up. You don't want to be doing any selfie teaching here. You also want to have a very basic educational background. A bookcase works well, maybe one poster, or even just sitting or standing in front of some educational toys will work as well. Do think about your lighting. You don't want to have any shadows on your face. Again, you want to have one prop. Some good props here would be an apple, a doll, a tablet, or a car. And you want to have a small reward. This can be a flashcard, printed, or Relia. Desserts and flowers make good reward options here for the smart demo. Now, that second option is the recorded demo. Now, this is going to use your laptop or desktop. You're going to sign into your VIPKID portal. You're going to record yourself teaching. You have a maximum of 2 hours to record yourself. This is a 5-slide lesson, and you have 5 minutes to teach this lesson. Now, VIPKID is going to review your best 5-minute lesson recording that you send in. So you want to include a greeting, introduce your reward, teach and give the reward, and say goodbye to the student at the end. So you're going to have 5 minutes to do all of that. So you want to be smiling and peppy the entire time, but you can do it over if you wish. Now, here are some recorded demo tips. Again, you do want to set that computer up a little bit on some Amazon boxes or some books. You want to be looking up at a slight angle. You want to have that educational background, posters and a name sign, maybe a bookcase again, and some educational toys will work for the interview. You want to have some good lighting, no shadows. Again, this is going to be important throughout the process. You're going to have 2 to 3 different educational props. So some printout lot of faces and emotions. Whiteboard and letter flashcards are all good options here. You want to have a reward system with 2 to 3 components. Animals, ice cream, trophies, these are all great options for the recorded demo. Now, here are some important teaching tips for both options. You want to smile. If your cheeks hurt after you are done teaching, then you probably smiled enough. This is going to be true throughout your interview and hiring process and even teaching. You want to cup your ear every time you want the student to speak. And then you're going to wait the appropriate response time for your pretend student to repeat or reply. So it's a good idea to name this pretend student and use their name while you are teaching. You also want to use TPR. These are motions that help the student understand the meaning of the vocabulary words, and you want to get them making that motion with you. And remember to praise the student. Now, the results of your interview demo lesson will be emailed to you, but you can typically sign on to your computer portal or phone app and see those results a little sooner. Now, the review process usually takes less than 3 days here at this point, but you're just going to have to wait and get that email or see that application result. Once you are notified that you are passed to the mock stage, welcome to VIPKID. So now there are a couple of important things you want to do. You want to make sure you read and note the feedback from your demo review lesson. You want to register and attend a mock prep coaching session. This takes place online in Zoom. It makes sure that you understand all those expectations for your mock class. You might want to think about upgrading your background, your lighting, your technology, and even some of your prompts. And then, of course, you're going to schedule that mock class. So after you've reviewed those notes from the demo lesson, you'll attend that mock prep class. So let's talk a little bit about that. You are going to choose whether to attend lower level or intermediate online coaching. Lower level covers levels 2 and 3. Intermediate level covers levels 4 and 5. So we're going to go over the mock class process. We're going to also give you some teaching strategies and some teaching methods to use on particular slides in the lessons. We have some bonus tips, and we do also leave some time to answer your questions specific to the mock class and the mock process. But the most important thing is you get to practice as the teacher live during these sessions. So you're going to attend the mock prep coaching first while you're in this mock class stage. And then your second and most important step is to practice. You're going to utilize your practice room. You're going to use your props and your rewards and give corrections as you practice and get ready for your mock class. So you'll attend your first mock class. Now, if you pass the first mock class, you are going to go ahead and enter into that contract stage, but you might be asked to redo the mock class, and that's okay. You just want to pay attention to that feedback given in the class and the emails. Remember, you can attend multiple mock coaching sessions and also multiple mock classes. There are multiple opportunities given for you here. We are onboarding you with real experience in the classroom and on the platform so that you are really ready to enter as a VIPKID teacher. So now let's talk a little bit about the levels that you can certify for. So the lower level mock classes are both entitled My Friends and I. Some good prompts to have for lesson A, you want to have a ball, a he and a she, some letter flashcards or blocks, and a whiteboard. For lesson B, you want to have a kite and a doll, something for he and she, a yes and no sign, and that whiteboard. Now, the intermediate level mock classes, there are 2. Lesson A is My Country, My Culture. So some good props there are a globe or a map, a whiteboard, landmarks, flags. And lesson B is Earth, Our Home. Some good props are trash, a trash can, again, a globe or a map, whiteboard, and a Y flashcard. You can always use pics on your phone as one prop as well, because you do want to have 4 or more different kinds of props. You want to have a whiteboard, paper and printed flashcards, all those count as one. So you want some Realia as well. And then you want to have your reward system. So your reward system is something you're going to stop and reward the student with 5 times during the mock class. In the lower level, you want to remember to extend with your reward and teach a new noun with every reward. In their intermediate level, it is important to remember to give the student a choice. Now, once you do get the notification you've passed a mock class, you are going to be entered into that contract stage. And so there are some important paperwork things you want to take care of here. First and foremost, you want to ensure that you sign that contract and you go ahead and sign and push that background check through. Then you're going to upload your proof of identity and your proof of education. And then you're going to make your teacher profile. You're going to include a profile picture. This is the first picture seen in the teacher search by the parents. You're going to have 2 feature pictures. These are going to show your family or your lifestyle. You're going to make a teacher video. You want to showcase your teaching style and voice, but you do want it to be short. And then you're going to write a short biography. You want it to be short, to the point, with qualifications and experience, but you can include 1 personal sentence at the end as well. So then you're just going to wait. We're back to waiting again. And right now, unfortunately, this is taking a while. I would allow up to 3 weeks. You can stay in contact and communication with home office the entire time. But your contract, your documents, and your profile must be approved. Your background check must be cleared. But once that happens, it's time for you to open those teaching slots. And you want to open them ASAP, consistently, and of course, many. Now, here are some frequently asked questions. You can certify for both levels in the mock stage, but you want to pass both of those levels before you sign your contract. Earbuds are typically okay for the mock class, as is Wi-Fi, as long as there isn't any issues with connection in the class. And then you want to have that dedicated teaching space. So this includes having a wall behind you, not an open space so that they see your kitchen or living room. You want to have 4 props and a reward system with 5 pieces. And do note that your rewards do not count as props. So some good things to know, that the mock prep coaching is optional. You can attend a mock class, see how you do, then decide to come to coaching or attend multiple times, but that is optional. Also, the strategies for lower level certification are very different from the strategies for intermediate certification, so you just want to keep that in mind if you are trying for both. Also, currently level 3 is very different. It does not utilize the IPAED teaching method tags that you use with the level 2 certification. However, these strategies are still very effective. But once you are certified, you just want to make sure that you look in that certification tab and you note how you're going to adapt those strategies to the slides for level 3. I do also highly recommend the level 3 workshop once you are certified in those lower levels. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope that this has been helpful. I have put up my referral code. It is MELIS0205. And I just want to thank you again for listening to this podcast or watching it on YouTube. You can find me at VIPKID Friends on Facebook. Melissa M. Teaches Online on Instagram, and then you can always email me at melissaawesomeSauce@gmail.com. Thanks, everyone.